Hello, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going in Raw. This episode of Going in Raw, you're guaranteed not to get stabbed around here.
Yeah.
Or murdered. I mean, God. Or have to hear an apology for a racist. Last week, we dropped Going in Raw. We filmed it on a Friday like we're doing now.
Yeah.
And then over the weekend,
a bunch of crazy stuff happened.
All sorts of crazy shit was going on.
I know.
There were Jimmy Snuka, sadly, was, or maybe for justice sake, I don't know. I don't know if it's sad or not that a potential killer is potentially being brought to justice. I don't
think that's sad.
An alleged, yeah, exactly. But it's sad that somebody got murdered 30 years ago.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
And then Hulk Hogan went on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
To do his publicity tour.
Yeah.
The I Am Not a Racist publicity tour.
Yeah.
One of the more interesting things that I just read about the other day. Did you read the comments that Bret Hart said?
Yeah.
Bret Hart dropped apparently a pretty, I don't know, bombshell, but Bret Hart seems to be getting older to the point where he can start talking shit as much as he wants.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that.
He talks a lot of shit.
Talks a lot of shit.
A lot.
He says, we'll go over this first, and then we'll talk about a couple other things a little bit, because last week was only 30 minutes. People seem to bitch about how not long it was. Bret Hart, these are just things that I remember.
Yeah.
The funniest thing to me was he couldn't forgive Seth Rollins for kneeing John Cena in the nose and breaking it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that may. I think he's just projecting because he doesn't like Triple H.
That could be, but also
And Seth is Triple H's boy.
Didn't his brother hurt somebody in the ring pretty bad too? Did he ever forgive Owen Hart for that?
That's actually a good point.
He broke Stone Cold's neck.
He literally broke Stone Cold's neck. Stone Cold's career could have been expanded by like 5-10 years.
Instead, he almost never walked again.
Exactly. So I'm not sure he's the one. You're right. He shouldn't really be throwing stones.
If anything,
perhaps.
he should be the one that should realize that accidents happen in the ring.
Accidents happen in the ring.
That you could be a really safe worker, but every now and again,
yeah,
something might happen.
What else did he say? He said this was interesting. This kind of goes into our conversation about the Hogan thing.
Yeah.
In that, look, we're saying it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. You can't be a racist these days.
Yeah, absolutely not.
You should never be a racist.
No.
But there's seems to be something in the culture.
Well, he
in certain areas.
Yeah. But then Sid on Twitter took umbrage with that statement.
Really?
Because he's from the South.
Oh yeah.
And he said, I've never been.
No excuses.
Wait, what?
No, well, he's saying that's not an excuse just because you're from the South and you're a wrestler.
Well, he took offense to Bret Hart saying that Bret Hart made a blanket statement saying the wrestlers from the South.
Right, I'm saying Sid is saying no, that's not an excuse just because you're a wrestler from the South. I don't do it, so why should you be saying that about everybody else?
Yeah, he took offense to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sid seems like a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a with the guy. I like that he always on Twitter he always laughs at himself for the whole
I'm half as smart as I thought I was, or
half
the brain.
Half the brain that you have, something like that.
That you thought I had. And it was the way he said it, he was insulting himself.
Hall of Fame for Sid, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Will it happen, though?
Not anytime soon.
Really? Why is that? You would think out of everybody, why is he not getting into the Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
He really should be in there.
If you look at his resume and say someone like Kevin Nash, and you took the names off,
I agree.
It's pretty much
I totally agree.
Even.
You look at somebody like Sid, and you look at some of these other people who have gone into the Hall of Fame, one of which is looking at a murder rap right now. Sid, Hall of Fame. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's please make it happen.
Willikers. What else happened? Dean Ambrose. I didn't read anything about the Ambrose almost.
Oh, you didn't watch the video?
No. Did somebody take a swipe at him or something?
No, someone jumped over the barricade while he was leaving the ring, going back to the curtain, and came up. I mean, from the video, you couldn't tell if the guy was brandishing a knife.
Do they not know that he is a lunatic fringe?
Apparently not, because the security got to the guy before the person got to Dean.
Yeah.
And Dean kind of turned around and was like, what the hell's going on? And looked like, granted, the video was from a little far away, looked like Dean was kind of like chuckling about it. But he probably didn't know the person may have had a knife. I don't know.
I'll have to watch some old Dean Ambrose matches because he
was in Combat Zone wrestling for a while.
He was in Combat Zone. He was a lot of bloody matches back then, man. I don't know. And then what else? Oh, Hogan went on Good Morning America. We all knew that was going to happen. He was going to show up and apologize. Brother. Yeah. Sorry, brother, but he's never going to. How old is he now?
60, early mid-60s.
If he hits, do you think he'll be back in by 75? Once he hits 75, do you think he's back in?
I don't know.
People have a short memory these days.
They do.
They really do. And within a year or two, I could see it happening. He's too big a part of their legacy. Okay, here's actually another better question.
Okay.
Hogan said racist stuff. Snuka potentially could be going away for murder.
Yeah.
Okay? They're going to have to erase Snuka now.
Mm-hmm. They've already kind of started that.
They've started that. Where are they going to have to draw the line?
See, I don't know. It's not like
they're going to have to get rid of. I saw a piece on, I think, Cage Side or something like that. Something Yahoo linked to, where it was like a joke article that said the WWE has erased everything up to June 27, 2002, when Cena debuted, which is where they're going to be getting to. I mean,
the thing about Snuka is not as if that's a new story,
right?
I think that's been kind of a thing for a long time. I don't remember when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, but I mean, I remember hearing about that for as long as I can remember. Once I got back into wrestling, maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah,
that's been a thing. So where they didn't, if they weren't aware of it,
they probably just didn't. I mean, who would have thought 30 years later somebody'd get arrested? You know what I mean?
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, but my question is, where are they going to draw? Like, wrestlers just in general, like these days, the new crop of kids seem to be more savvy. Back then it was a rough industry. It was just a rough industry through and through. Mm-hmm. People did screwy things. I read there was an article, I don't know if you saw this, but there was an article on Scott Hall about his recovery from sobriety and stuff, or his newfound sobriety and whatnot. And they said that I guess they were looking into the WWE after so many failed attempts at rehab. Mm-hmm. They wanted to get him psychological help. Mm-hmm. And I guess he did, and they found out that he was still suffering post-traumatic stress syndrome from his justifiable homicide, which was interesting to me because, you read about that, and he talked about it, like, I think in that maybe E60
He did.
thing.
You could tell. You could tell from that story it scarred him pretty significantly.
Apparently, like, when it happened, like, I had never really read into the full story, but, there was a struggle over a gun. I knew that. But apparently, like, it went off in the dude's head, like, when Scott Hall was basically on top of him. Like, he was right there in the guy's head. Like, that's going to be hard to get over.
Yeah.
But that to me that adds a lot of dimension to his issues of addiction and stuff, But I just don't know where you're going to draw the line because there's so many shady characters in wrestling, It's like when JBL sits down and says, yeah, Jake the Snake was a horrible human being. Mm-hmm. What happens when stories start coming out about him and what he might have done? Like what if somebody comes out and says, he did blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Are they going to erase his grand Hall of Fame speech?
I don't know.
I mean, where do you draw the line?
I don't know.
At some point, you just have to say, you know what? We can distance ourselves from you in the here and now, but you're all a part of our leg. Like Benoit, I get.
Yeah.
Because Benoit is that's beyond ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Hogan, I understand to a degree, erasing him for like the guy who basically built your company.
Yeah.
That's it's not like what's the point? Everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows what he's done.
Yeah, everybody knows what he's accomplished, that he was already in the Hall of Fame. It's not a mystery to anybody.
Yeah. Fire him, have him go on his apology tour, have him go through some sort of cultural sensitivity rehab or whatever.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of years bring him back, and you don't have to erase his whole legacy. That he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. I'm
not saying what he did wasn't horrible.
Oh, it's awful.
It's awful.
It's terrible. Yeah.
But he didn't kill anybody.
No.
I don't know. Anyways. So there's so many weird things happening in wrestling this past week that we missed because we recorded early.
You didn't talk about the guy that got shot at the Performance Center either.
Oh yeah.
Some crazed
speculate.
wrestling.
They never said who he was Gaga for. He was Gaga for
one of the lady wrestlers.
Somebody
right?
at NXT. Yeah,
it's one of the women wrestlers. Yeah,
and they said she wasn't there at the time. I mean, both NXT and Maine have been traveling for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody.
I'm not going to speculate.
You're not going to speculate? And then Charlotte's husband, apparently.
Yeah. Well, ex, but they're still legally married. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just everybody had a bad week.
Yeah, it seems like it.
This has been a bad week.
Yeah.
We want to focus on positive things.
Yes, please.
Look, I brought up that stuff because everybody was asking us about it. Oh, you guys missed this. You guys missed that. Look, here it is. There's that weird crap week of wrestling. It's out. Seth Rollins' girlfriend's apparently a Nazi. Or a sympathizer, at least. So you're gone now, idiot.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
You can't do that.
What world are you living in?
Yeah, you can't do that. Cannot do that.
Time to get into the positivity.
Yeah, let's get into more positive stuff.
We're like the new day right now. We're all about the power of positive thinking. POP, hold it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raw cap. Swallow your food first.
Rich crap.
Oh, man. I thought we were supposed to be getting positive in this part of the show.
Hello, friends. I'm positively popping with delicious Ritz in my mouth right now, friend. All right. I just realized I didn't even watch Raw.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you even watch little bits on Twitter?
No.
You didn't see any of it?
No.
So I'm going to have to fill you in on everything.
I saw GIFs online. I saw some GIFs of New Day fucking with the Dudleys by taking their tables. No, we'll go through here. I don't need to watch it to know what's going on.
Okay.
Sting came out. No, I did actually. I watched Sting's promo. I was watching on Xfinity's app.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It was crapping out on me left and right.
Yeah.
Screw them. Sting came out, delivered a promo. Tension is building between Triple H and Rollins.
Yeah.
Is this going to blow up at WrestleMania? Is that what we're thinking?
I guess so, yeah. That seems to be the chorus, which is a bummer because I really want the Shield triple threat for the title.
Triple H Rollins at Mania is beneath Rollins. It really is. Just like Triple H CM Punk was beneath Punk.
Yeah.
Unless they did the thing that they gave to Daniel Bryan, which they were never going to do.
Yeah.
That was beneath both those guys.
Yeah.
Triple H should be fighting. Who should Triple H be fighting?
Well, the original plan was for Triple H and Stephanie to fight The Rock and Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
remember?
right.
That's about right.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. That's really good. I'll be honest, I would love to see Triple H Rock at Mania. I would love to see that.
See,
man.
the only
That'd
way
be good.
The only way Triple H Rollins as a match, I think is fine if the story is if they make it the passing of the torch.
Yeah. But come on, Triple H's torch was passed a long time ago.
Let me finish. But I feel like that match would benefit more from being at, say, Royal Rumble.
I agree.
Or SummerSlam.
Put it at the Rumble.
Not at WrestleMania.
I don't even put it at SummerSlam if that's like WrestleMania B. Put it at the Rumble.
No, it's the perfect place for it. If SummerSlam is WrestleMania B, that's the perfect place for the match.
Let's see here. How will this play into match at Night of Champions? Okay, so let's talk about the main event at Night of Champions.
Yeah.
Or the main event scene. Rollins is going to be fighting both Sting for the big belt
He's fighting
and
Cena for the U.S. belt.
Does Rollins leave Night of Champions with any of these belts?
I'm sure the storyline will unfold further these next few weeks, but right now I'm sticking with my original prediction that he keeps the U.S. belt, wins or beats Cena, and then later on somehow Sting gets the World Heavyweight.
I would love that. This is the perfect setup, though. This is my problem with everything.
For Sheamus to cash in.
Because he's fighting two matches.
I know.
Which, in my head, okay, I'll put it this way. This is a great setup that could be booked any number of ways. That'll be interesting.
And if it's Triple H pushing Sheamus out there to cash in, that adds fuel to the fire between Rollins and Triple H.
Right.
So storyline-wise, it would work. I just wish it was someone other than Sheamus.
I'll be honest, I think this is going to be a fun pay-per-view.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be fun. I think there's going to be some interesting things happen because there's no way to predict any of this. It's not going to be like Rollins Cena, which is going to be a good match. Mm-hmm. It's not like that's going to be. I don't see a lot of dusty finishes happening, or even if there are dusty finishes, they might be kind of interesting ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if Rollins. It'll be interesting to see how they write Rollins trying to get out of this situation because it's a tough situation to be in. You've got Cena, you got Sting, and you have Sheamus waiting in the wings just to pick your bones.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a fun pay-per-view. When is this pay-per-view?
September 20th.
Oh, 2 weeks away. Okay.
So it'll be curious, too, if they tease anything with Sheamus either trying to cash in or, getting a little buddy-buddy with with Triple H.
Right, exactly. I think this is going to be a fun pay-per-view. Oh, thanks to everybody, by the way, for pointing out. And I knew this. We both knew this, that the final WCW
Nitro
was supposed to be a Night of Champions, or was a Night of Champions. I had always thought that, because I do remember the phone call when everybody thought Bischoff was going to buy the company the week before, and he called in and said, next week is going to be Night of Champions.
Yeah.
I had thought when he said that WCW had a history of doing a thing called Night of Champions, which was wrong.
No, you're thinking of Clash of Champions.
Yeah, but no, I know what Clash of Champions is, but I thought the Night of Champions was like a regular event that they had, but I was wrong, and I don't really care. So Night of Champions, I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Dudley's New Day Primetime Players 3-way match, or is that what we're looking at Night of Champions?
I hope so. The Dudleys and New Day had a match on Raw. And the Dudleys came out and did this the New Day came out before the match, did this great promo about saving the tables. They had a table out with bubble wrap on it.
Right.
So I'm sure that'll come into play come Night of Champions. But then Primetime Players were on commentary, and Titus O'Neil, as always, was great.
Oh, God damn it. Okay,
great.
I'll load up Hulu later.
Great.
Let's see here. Rusev and Dolph Ziggler. When is this shit going to go away?
This angle stopped being interesting when they stopped giving Rusev the mic.
I was happy that Lana showed off a bit of ass.
Yeah.
She could, when she tackled Summer Rae, that booty came flying out. That was cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about Dolph wearing long pants now? We haven't talked about that. No good?
No good.
Usually, world champions will transition. Shawn Michaels the only guy I can think of who didn't. Bret Hart, I guess, didn't. I guess a bunch of people didn't. I'm thinking specifically Triple H. Triple H launched into the mainstream.
Yeah, then he went to the underwear.
Yeah.
So The Rock always had the...
Rock has always had trunks. Not a lot of people make the transition, huh?
Trunks.
Not a lot of people make that transition.
No. Brock went from trunks to shorts. Brock's first run was trunks.
True, yeah.
And now he's got the shorts. Yeah, not many people go from trunks
a lot of people
to
switch it up. If you were a wrestler, what would you wear? What would you prefer?
If I had my current build, I'd probably wear the most clothes I could.
Yeah, I would go with Kevin Owens is exactly how I would dress.
Yeah, his entire lower body is pretty much covered.
He loves his gimmick could easily be just comfort.
Yeah,
because he looks like how I walk around here during the summertime.
He should just
shorts,
come out wearing a Snuggie
and a sleeveless shirt. Yeah, exactly. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that he's going to be. Is this on here?
Yeah. That he might be.
Owens going after the IC title.
That's great.
I love it. He's going to get it. I hope he gets it.
I so hope he gets it.
Give it to him. He can make that belt.
I know. Ryback hasn't done much with it.
All right, it's time for a commercial break. Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Do you like wearing clothes? Sometimes we do too.
So if you want the best friendo gear to wear at the donut shop, local pub, or in dark alleys, go to stevenlarson.spreadshirt.com now and check out our latest line of shirts, including the new Kayfabe Korner shirts from Going In Raw.
And the P. Desperado Crew shirt, as Barry Bratwurst would say.
This shirt is 100% guaranteed peed on.
There is no actual urination on our shirts, but they sure are swell. So go to stevenlarson.spreadshirt.com or click the link in the description.
So we should speculate. Rusev Dolph. Will this angle finally culminate at Night of Champions with some sort of mixed tag bout? Because I think we agree that we both want it over with. Because you didn't see Raw where Summer Rae snuck into Dolph's dressing room.
No, I did kind of see that. I did see that, and they totally stole my "Oh no, it's Adam Rose."
They kind of did. I guess.
Adam doesn't show grows.
Grows doesn't
thing.
Show.
Yeah. So they stole that. That's theirs now. They can take that.
Okay.
I don't want any money. I just want credit.
Okay.
This was what bummed me out about that. In the lead up to it, on like the previews or whatever, they said this is going to be the final match. This is going to be the blow off on Raw. Great idea.
Yeah.
What is like an upper mid level matchup feud, whatever.
It's a mid card.
Solid mid card feud.
Well,
people love Lana. They're pushing Lana hard.
Yeah.
This is upper. This is big. This is bigger than the IC belt.
It's not saying much though.
It's not saying much, but it's bigger than the IC belt.
Again, not saying much.
I would be fine if this was the blow-off match on Raw. But again, we got a dusty finish.
Yep.
We got interference.
Yep.
And what are we going to do? A mixed tag match at Night of Champions?
It looks like it.
Fine. Get it over with.
Yes, please.
Be done with it.
Yes, please.
By all accounts, Lana's supposed to be a decent wrestler.
That's what I heard.
Apparently she's had injury issues in the past.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to be done with. I want dissension between Dolph and Lana. I want them to blow up. I just want it done with. I want Lana to be back with Rusev.
Yeah, me too.
I like change. I'm fine with change.
But just do it well. If it's not done well, then don't do it. Don't do it just to do it.
This is bigger than Wyatt's versus Ambrose and Reigns.
No, it's not.
Feels bigger.
Not really.
Ambrose Reigns versus the Wyatts just seem kind of thrown together. Did Braun Strowman?
Yeah.
Did he wrestle?
Yeah.
Just starts throwing people around? Is that what he did?
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, he's huge.
Let's see here. In other news, Brock Lesnar's Madison Square Garden opponent has been revealed. This is huge. This is massive. Madison Square Garden, New York City, live on the WWE Network, a house show, and they're having him fight.
The Big Show.
Well.
Again. Remember when he destroyed him at the Royal Rumble before he beat The Undertaker?
Yeah.
I didn't think the bell rang.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a sanctioned match. He just beat the fuck out of him.
Out of everybody on the roster, there are very few people I would put below the Big Show in terms of who to want to see. Maybe like Zack Ryder. Let's see here. Let's go down it.
I'd rather see Zack Ryder.
Yeah, okay. I'd rather see, obviously, Cesaro. I'd rather see anybody in the New Day. I'd rather see, well, they did the New Day. I'd rather see Kane. I'd rather see Kane.
Big Show might be the last person I'd want to see.
Probably literally the last person I would want to see.
Because we've seen it so many times already. Why do we have to see it again? It's going to be a 3-minute squash match. He's going to suplex Big Show how many times? 6 times? 7 times? Give him a couple F5s. We're going to marvel at Brock's incredible strength, and that's it.
Okay, so get this. The Divas Revolution.
Yeah.
Okay? The Beat the Clock Challenge.
Yeah.
Apparently, I watched Becky Lynch's. Becky Lynch bugs me for some reason. I like her. I just know that that was going to be Bayley. That's what bugs me about that.
Okay.
That was going to be Bayley.
Yeah.
You know it was going to be Bayley.
Yeah.
She's no Bayley.
In terms of
pretty much everything.
Okay. She's decent in the ring.
She's good. No, she's a good wrestler. She's a good wrestler. I like Bayley though. So I watched her match. I watched Charlotte. Like it was a minute 41 or something like that. Something crazy. Yeah, super quick. I mean, she had Brie. And then I didn't watch the Page match. Was there like a botch finish there?
No, there was no finish. Because once the
clock ran out, they just stopped wrestling.
They stopped the match. Yeah,
I read something that like they were trying to Paige was trying to lock who she fought. No,
Sasha Banks.
It was Sasha Banks. Oh, Sasha.
She
Banks.
put her in. What was that move she does? Not the submission one, but the other one.
Okay. Yeah,
but did it right by the ropes.
Okay.
And so Sasha Banks rolled out. And Paige was trying to pull her back in the ring while Team Bad was trying to pull her out of the ring.
I read there was some sort of botch finish.
I didn't know it was a botch.
Let's talk a little bit about. Let's talk a little bit about NXT.
Okay.
Did you watch last week's the one from Brooklyn? Not the takeover, but the one after that. Okay, they had Emma. I'm a little concerned about the current depth of the women's division in NXT.
Because there's Bayley.
There's Bayley, who's fantastic,
and I can't think of anybody else who can.
Emma's a good
close.
wrestler.
Yeah, Emma's good. Carmella's good.
Carmella's good personality-wise. She's not a great wrestler.
Yeah. Well, I guess kind of what I meant.
She had a match against.
Didn't she have a match against
Eva Marie? Oh, she's terrible. They're pushing her to the stars. Is it because they've already put so much money in her with Total Divas?
Yeah.
She's terrible.
I know.
She's awful. And they have her on a win streak.
I know.
They're trying what? Okay, book Eva Marie. How do you get her over? She has to be a heel, right?
Yeah.
Just make her a heel. Make her I mean, if you want to make her a strong heel, make her a strong heel.
But you have to embrace the fact that the crowd doesn't like her.
You have to embrace that. She has to be flipping everybody off because they boo the crap out of her. Like, it was sad, because I love Carmella, but during her match, the crowds just started chanting, "You can't wrestle," which she can't. But then Carmella's not really that much better.
Yeah.
I love her. She's great. She's awesome, but she can't really wrestle that great.
But then there's Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I've seen her wrestle. There's
I think she's okay, but
Dana Brooke, but I wasn't that impressed. Was that her name?
Yeah, Dana Brooke.
I don't like her.
I don't. There's not. They just signed that Japanese wrestler though.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
And then the Rock's,
Kana or
and
something
then the
like
Rock's
that?
cousin.
Okay. Yeah.
The one they had the tease for it. Takeover.
That's what they really need to focus on though, is going out to the indie levels.
Is she the Rock's cousin? Did I get that right?
She's
somebody's cousin. Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I think that whole family is they're all
wrestlers.
They're all wrestling. A whole giant, huge, massive family of wrestlers. Rikishi, all those guys. Blue Pants is good. Did you hear about the heat that Blue Pants had?
I did.
Because she's still allowed to do whatever the fuck she wants, and she sells like a ton. I was this close to getting a Blue Pants shirt the other day.
Really?
I really want to. It's just a pair of blue pants.
Oh yeah, Rock's cousin Nia Jax.
There you go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one they were running the promos for.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. They need to go to the indie level, find all the blue pants out there, find all the good female wrestlers on the indie level, and bring them in.
I wonder if
I don't know what Dana Brooke's history is. I don't know what Alexa Bliss's history
Dana
is.
Brooke was a fitness model.
No good. No good.
Blue Pants, I wonder now if they're going to try to work out more of a full-time deal.
Oh, they have to. I would imagine they have to. She's so flipping over.
But I don't know, at least financially, short-term, if that would benefit her. Because if they try to work out a full-time deal, then she wouldn't be able to do
Oh, she has all the leverage. Yeah, unless she's like a sucker enough to take whatever scraps they give her.
Yeah, if she is just a mark.
Yeah.
A huge WWE mark, sorry.
Right. But no, I mean, hopefully she'll look at her financials. She'll be like, she'll have the Briscoe brothers sense of entrepreneurship. I love the Briscoe brothers. I want them in NXT.
Have you watched Ring of Honor at all since they've been on Destination America?
I don't have Destination America.
Oh, it's true.
I mean, I guess I could watch it on Xfinity's app, but good luck with that.
I watched an episode, and didn't do anything for me.
That was like their first episode, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they've gotten better since then.
I'll give it another try at some point. But I'll let them. Well, they've been on TV for years, though. Syndicated on because they're owned by.
They're on HDNet.
Sinclair or something like
that.
I
think they're on HDNet. Yeah, Mark Cuban's thing.
I wasn't that impressed by it.
And then, the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I mean, it's kind of fun. Oh, your boy was on there, Solomon Crow. He teamed up with Neville. It was kind of funny because I'm still not sure what Solomon Crow's character is.
He's supposed to be a hacker, isn't he? That was like the packages before he debuted.
No. His video package is like he's like a cyber guy.
Yeah.
But he has like really yellow teeth. And he's short. Like, you know how like they made a big deal about Neville being short?
Yeah.
Well, him and Neville are a tag team in the Dusty Classic.
Yeah.
And Solomon Crow's behind him. He's literally shorter than Neville. And he's wide.
Yeah.
He looks dirty.
He's got terrible hair.
He's got terrible hair. He looks greasy. he's not there's nothing really good about it. He's not I haven't really noticed his wrestling skills.
No, I haven't noticed anything.
Nothing about him is like, holy crap, that's cool. And then he delivered his really energetic promo on Neville, with Neville, we're gonna, and then he walks away and Neville says, well, that was weird. He didn't even he was like, that was weird. Which is Neville is just saying what everybody's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Solomon Crow going on main anytime soon.
No.
He's gonna be the Tyler Breeze of NXT.
So let's Tyler Breeze of NXT.
All right, it's time for a commercial break. Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Go to lootcrate.com/Steve and Larson now and get a discount off your new subscription. And if you order by the 19th of this month, you'll get the Summon Crate featuring an exclusive item from Supernatural and some items from Blizzard.
And every subscription that uses the promo code FRIENDO at lootcrate.com/Steve and Larson receives a discount, and we get a kickback too. You want cool shit to show up at your door every month? Then sign up for your Loot Crate now.
Just click the link in the description or go to lootcrate.com/Steve and Larson now.
So, let's for now disregard Finn Balor because it's obvious he'll be fast-tracked to main sometime soon.
Yeah.
Who on the current roster of NXT do you think is ready to make the leap?
They've been shuffling people off to main pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I would think this. I would think that Hideo. No, what's his name?
Hideo Itami.
Hideo Itami. Yeah.
Once he's healthy.
Yeah. Once he's healthy, he's going to be big.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe. They seem to keep him up there, sort of maybe for some legitimacy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's. I mean, I'm not sure if he's ever going to go to main. I don't know if they care to send him to main. He might be there to be a big guy in NXT for some legitimacy, which is totally fine.
Yeah. What about Enzo and Cass?
Oh, they need to go to main.
Yeah.
Now.
They're not doing anything with them.
They're not doing anything, and I think they're just sort of waiting to debut them, which would be great. Them in the tag team division with the Dudleys, and all of a sudden the tag team division's huge.
Yeah.
I love those guys. That's all I really care about. But then NXT is going to be back at sort of a rebuilding phase.
Yeah.
They're going to be building their guys up again. I think there might be a big gap. I think besides Hideo Itami, there's probably going to be there's not going to be a whole lot of people who jump to main anymore because as soon as people are ready, they seem to be shuffling them off.
Yeah.
Well, now they're just building up people.
I know. And it seems like the next crop of potential upper card people aren't as inspiring.
Right.
Like Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I mean, like the package they showed at a takeover was interesting,
right?
But in the ring, he's not particularly impressive.
Yeah, there's a part of me that's kind of surprised, and I'm pleasantly surprised that they didn't do this. Baron Corbin would have been a good fit for the Wyatts.
Yeah,
not as overwhelming as Braun Strongman, because that guy is a beast, and I think he's perfect.
And it was great that they did not have him on TV at all.
Right, I know. I like that. I miss that. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
He just Apollo Crews is going to be big soon.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be big soon.
Yeah, he's going to be great.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think it's time.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time. You're excited now. You're like, okay, yeah, I'll do this.
To write on.
All right. Time for Kayfabe Korner. This is the ultimate wrestling challenge of wrestling trivia acumen.
Knowledge. Total unified.
Run down Kayfabe Korner for us, Larson.
Kayfabe Korner, as you said, is the ultimate wrestling challenge. 12 names, 6 real, 6 fake. You're asking, I'm answering this week.
You can get your Kayfabe Korner shirts now at StephenLarson.spreadshirt.com.
Yeah. All right, I suppose I'm ready.
All right. This is themed.
Okay. Of course, they're all themed. Is there a 2-point bonus question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Number one. Lightning Larry Wendell.
Lightning Larry Wendell?
Wendell.
Wendell?
Wendell.
Real.
Fake. Damn. James J. Morrison.
Real.
Fake.
Okay.
Dean Sarkoff.
Real.
Very good. The Natural Bruce Payne.
Fake.
Very good. Wild Pegasus.
Oh, that's a good name. Real.
Very good. The Yellow Dog.
Real.
Very good. Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle?
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Very good. Ernesto Peru.
Fake.
Very good. Double X.
Double X?
Double X.
Fake.
Very good. I know, you're on the fence on that one. It has a real feel to it.
It feels real, Jack.
Dark Journey.
Wow. Gosh. That's fake. That's really good.
That's real.
That wasn't my answer.
I thought you just said that's fake.
No, I said if that's fake. I was going to say real, though.
You were going to say real?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay,
yeah, honestly,
that's real. The Devil Donkey.
Fake.
Very good. And finally, golly, you've only missed like, what, 2?
I missed 2.
Okay. Devil Angel.
Real.
Very good. Woo!
That's 10.
All right. The theme of this particular Kayfabe Korner has been, can you guess what the theme is?
I don't really pay attention to names, so no.
Four Horsemen.
Oh, okay.
All of these have been variations or real names of
Four Horsemen.
Various Four Horsemen or their valets.
Okay.
Double Angel was actually a woman.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Think of some other ones. Double X. Somebody went by Double D. I think Flair is one of Flair's valets. Went by Double D.
Oh.
The Yellow Dog was Brian Pillman.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Pegasus, I think, was Barry Windham.
Sounds right.
Anyways, Dean Sarkoff was Dean Malenko.
Oh, that's
okay.
His real name.
Bonus question number 1.
Okay.
Including James J. Dillon, who was their manager, including him, how many actual members of the Four Horsemen have there been?
Oh, man.
Yep.
We have Flair. You say including?
Including James J. Dillon.
I have 12 right now. I don't know if I'm missing anybody.
The only reason I say including because he was the manager. He was
yeah. Is that including valets too, like women?
No.
Okay.
No, this is everybody else. They're wrestlers.
12.
16. You missed Paul Roma.
Oh, okay.
You probably missed Brian Pillman was a member.
Yeah.
You probably missed let's see here. Dean Malenko.
Yeah, I got
Kurt Hennig.
Oh, I didn't get Hennig. Shoot,
Yeah.
I should have known that. I remember when he debuted.
Jeff Jarrett. Anyways, that was all the ones you missed. Mongo McMichael, Benoit, Pillman, Roma, Sid Vicious, Sting,
Luger.
Luger's real name was Larry Wendell.
No, his real name's that's not his real last name.
Maybe Wendell is his middle name or something.
His real last name is
Wendell is some part of his name. It's Fol. It's Pafol.
Yeah.
PFOL.
Yeah.
Wendell was since in there somewhere. Anyways, second bonus question.
to tie the high score ever.
To tie the high score ever. The Four Horsemen of the UFC.
Okay.
Name any of them that aren't named Ronda Rousey.
I don't think Misha Tate's one of them. We saw one of them fight here in Sacramento. I don't remember her name. I thought. I don't remember her name. I don't know.
Let's see here. Marina Shafir, Jessamine Duke, and Shayna Baszler.
Maybe we didn't see any of them wrestle here or fight here.
Yeah, I have no idea. I would not have gotten that.
So 10.
10.
It's back-to-back stellar weeks.
Yeah, those are good, man.
What did you get last week? 4?
Yeah, 4. Let us know what you guys got in Kayfabe Korner in our comments. Let us know if you guys are champions at Kayfabe Korner. Don't forget to get your shirts. You got one that says real, one that says fake.
You know, we should really we should get those ourselves.
We need to get those shirts, wear them here so that they can wear what we're wearing.
Yeah, that's the best advertisement is wearing them ourselves.
I agree, absolutely. Well, congratulations, another stellar week for you. I need to bring my A game next week.
I think you literally took 10 minutes to put that list together, if that, because I was sitting.
I know, but I was really happy with it.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was stellar material.
Oh, okay. You have to start digging deeper because every time I make a list, and I do a bunch of research, I start picking up names, and some of them stick in here in my memory banks. So it's time to start for both of us to start digging deeper.
I know, man.
Way deeper.
I know. I gotta come at it. I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock today.
Lucky you.
I know.
I was up at 6:35.
I'll be honest. I'd rather take a beating in Kayfabe Korner and sleep in.
Yeah, I would too.
Than the other way around.
I'd much rather score 3 every time out if I get to sleep till 10 o'clock.
You know what I need to start doing? I need to start wearing the Sting mask versus Kayfabe Korner. Or during Kayfabe Korner.
When you're asking me questions?
Either way.
If you do it while you're asking me
questions.
Well,
I'm asking you. That might help, yeah.
Yeah, because
the other way around is not going to
It's going to be hard for me to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
But if you wear it while I ask you questions, you might have trouble seeing me totally, and you might be able to not pick up
and
my
I
reads.
won't breathe as well.
My tells.
I won't breathe as well.
Because last week when I asked you about fair pair, and I had a hard time not laughing, it's obvious. Fair pair was fake. The fair pair.
There's somebody named. There's a Japanese wrestler named, wait, was it Japanese? I don't even know. There was some dude named Ernesto something, and he was from Peru. So I was like, Ernesto Peru. But I think I said it with too much verve.
No, I knew it. I knew.
It's a good name.
Yeah,
Ernesto Peru is a good name.
It is a good name, but it's not a wrestler name.
I'm surprised you got like the Dark Journey. You got all those
because they're names I've seen.
Really?
Through research, yeah.
Fuck.
Because I think at one point I thought, oh, maybe I'll do Horseman.
Man, all right. I guess next week or 2 weeks from now is going to be all Combat Zone.
Yeah, I think I have my next theme, and it's a slightly different take on what we've been doing.
Okay, all right.
But I'll explain it next week.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Well, that's this week for Going in Raw. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.